All right, welcome to The Explainer. Today, we're diving into something that feels like it's pulled right from a sci-fi movie, but it's real. We're talking about a building material that is, no joke, alive. So, what happens when our buildings start to breathe? Let's get into it. Seriously, just take a second to process that. It glows at night, it heals its own cracks, and it breathes in CO2. I mean, this one sentence completely flips the scripts on what a brick, the most basic, boring building block of our cities, can actually do. And there it is. Take a look. This is the prototype. Everything we just talked about, the glow, the healing, the air cleaning, it's all packed into this one single amazing brick. The big question is, how in the world does it actually work? Okay, so to really get our heads around this, we need a bit of a mind shift. We have to stop seeing it as just, a chunk of material. We need to start thinking of it as an engineered living system. So here's the bottom line. This thing is a total triple threat. It's not just good at one thing. It's like a Swiss Army knife for green building. It handles light, it handles its own repairs, and it cleans the air, all at the same time. All right, let's peel back the layers and look at the science. And we have to start with the coolest part, right? That incredible glow. The secret sauce here has a name. Bioluminescence. It's literally light made by living things. And this is where it gets really fascinating. We're talking about genetically engineered cyanobacteria. These are tiny microbes that can photosynthesize, kind of like plants, but they've been given a special set of genes, these LuxCDBA genes, that give them the superpower of glowing. And the whole system is just so elegant. It's totally self-sufficient. Think about it. During the day, these little microbes are just soaking up sunlight, charging up like tiny little solar batteries. Then, when it gets dark, they release that energy as a soft, natural light. And the best part? It's all automatic. There are built-in circadian controls. No light switches, no wiring, no pulling power from the grid. None of it. Okay, I know what you're thinking. Living bacteria in my walls, is that safe? And the answer is yes, absolutely. They've thought this through. The microbes are safely sealed up inside these swappable panels, kind of like an ink cartridge for a printer. It's all contained, it's safe, and if you ever need to, you can just pop one out and put a new one in. But listen, as amazing as the whole living light thing is, that's really only chapter 1. This brick does even more. It actually heals itself and it breathes. This part is just wild. The biocement itself has another set of bacteria mixed in, and these ones are dormant, just sleeping. But if a small crack forms and a little water seeps in, boom, they wake up and start producing calcium carbonate, which is basically natural cement or limestone. They literally seal the crack from the inside. It's like having a tiny microscopic repair crew on call 24/7, ready to patch things up. And then, as if that weren't enough, the brick breathes. Remember those cyanobacteria? Well, just like a plant, they're doing photosynthesis. They're actively pulling carbon dioxide out of the atmosphere and releasing clean oxygen. Just imagine an entire building covered in these things. It wouldn't just be a building, it would be actively cleaning the air on that street. You're basically turning a wall into a vertical air-purifying garden. Okay, so a brick that glows, heals, and breathes. We've got the wow, we've got the how, but what about the so what? Why is this such a big deal? What does this mean for the future of how we build? This chart really breaks it down nicely. You've got the bioluminescence. That's a huge reduction in energy for lighting. You've got the self-healing. That means buildings last longer with way less maintenance. The CO2 absorption. That means cleaner air in our cities, literally pulling carbon out of the sky. And even the biocement itself is a low-carbon option compared to the traditional stuff. I mean, it's a win-win-win-win. And you can start to picture it, right? Think about walkways and parks that glow on their own, no wiring needed. Entire building facades that light up the street at night. You could even have feature walls inside your home that not only look incredible, but are actively cleaning the air you breathe. This isn't just about a new material. It's about a whole new way of thinking about design. And really, that's what it all comes down to. This whole idea forces us to ask a really big question. For all of human history, we've built with dead things: stone, steel, concrete. But what if we started building with things that are alive? What if our buildings became living partners, helping us create a world that's more sustainable and honestly more beautiful? Just think about what our cities could become.